We're in Dublin on Grafton Street. There's lots of people around here. I think these people are worth saving. I think the human race is going to become extinct if we don't tell them about the spraying that's been going on over Dublin today. Maybe if we tell enough people, they might be able to stop it, eh? I think the human race is worth saving, so let's try and do that. Well, you can see here, just beyond the pyramid there, the pyramid in the cage, that's where we'd like to see the bankers. There is one being sprayed over there right now. It's spraying right down, and eventually you'll see that. That's okay, carry on. Just it's filming the chemtrail there. Have you heard of chemtrails? There's an aircraft spraying over there, and it's going to fan out and form a man-made cloud. It's full of heavy metals. It's very bad for the environment. Weather modification experiment going on over Dublin. Thank you. Got a little note there in case anybody wants to read about it. A little note there in case anybody wants to read about it. And a big note there. You are being murdered by chemtrails. So let's hand out a few leaflets. Make no mistake about it, we are in a war. Chemtrails, stroke geoengineering, call it what you will, are a significant arm of that war on humanity. Hi there, have you heard of chemtrails? We're just handing out chemtrail leaflets today about the aerial spraying that's going on over Dublin. They're spraying toxic chemicals. There's lots of them. Yeah, from aircraft. It's environmentally destructive to the environment, and we're trying to tell people about it. It's very bad for our health. A lot of the health symptoms are mentioned there in the flyer, and there's footage from some more pictures there. And I'm just starting off by telling people, really. So it's
I wonder what's going to be next.
Well,
they try to, because there's too many on the globe. Probably.
That's right, depopulation. You're exactly right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
somebody is awake. Thanks very much. Thank you. Hi there, have you heard of chemtrails? Can you take that, please? Hi there, have you heard of chemtrails? Can I leave that with you, please? It's about the aerial spraying that's going on. It's very bad for our health. Thank you. Hi there, have you heard of chemtrails? Can I leave that with you? It's very bad for the environment. Hi, can I leave that with you, please? Hi, have you heard of chemtrails? Can I leave that with you? Can I leave that with you? It's about chemtrails. It's very bad for the environment. Excuse me, have you heard of chemtrails? Excuse me, have you heard of chemtrails? The aerial spraying by aircraft? Can I leave that with you, sir?
Sorry, but...
Can I leave that with you? Hi there, can I leave that with you? Have you heard of the chemtrails spraying over Dublin? Hi, have you heard of the chemtrails spraying over Dublin? Can I leave that with you? Okay, thanks. Hi there, have you heard of the chemicals being sprayed by aircraft? Aircraft spraying? Chemtrails? Can I leave that with you? Chemtrails. Aerial spraying over Dublin by aircraft. Do you know about that? Okay, please take a look. Thanks very much. Can I leave that with you? It's about chemtrails, spraying from aircraft. Very bad for our health. Thank you. Hi there, can I leave that with you, please? Hi, can I leave that with you? It's about the chemical spraying from aircraft that's going on over Dublin today. Thank you very much. Can I leave that with you, please? About the chemical spraying from aircraft going over Dublin today. Do you know about it? I'll just leave you one. Thanks. It describes several different proposed methods of geoengineering, including spraying sulfate aerosols into the stratosphere, to mimic the cooling effect produced by volcanic eruptions. as well as placing mirrors in space to reflect the sun's rays away from the Earth, a technique known as solar radiation management. We're gods, let's manage the planet. We can manage the climate, we can change it. We don't have to tell the public. They can just die like bugs. To hell with the rivers being polluted as well. We can clean it up, we've got the technology, probably just do it.
Hi there, can I leave that with you? It's about the chemtrails spraying over the sky. I don't know what's the matter with me today, I can't speak properly. Hi there, have you heard of the chemtrails that's spraying over Dublin? They're spraying toxic chemicals and bacteria over Dublin. It's an experiment. Hi, the media are not allowed to report on that. Can I leave that with you? Hi, can I leave that with you? They're not allowed to report on it, so we do it. Thank you. Hi, can I leave that with you? They're not allowed to report on that, so we do it. Thank you very much. More people seem to take it now. So we're doing the best we can. We're getting the word out. Well, I'm getting the word out. I know other people are as well. Good with them. Good on them. Hi, can I leave that with you, please? About the chemical spraying of bacteria and moulds and fungus. It's over Dublin today. Thank you. That's one of the culprits there, look. He's just left that. He's just left that there. See that one? See that one there? He's just left that one there, the bastard. And he's stopped. There he goes. Just above that telegraph pole wire, there he is. Off he goes. So he laid that there. He come out of that cloud, left that big streak there, and then stopped, you see? And you see I filmed him where he'd stopped spraying. From the environment, and the media are not allowed to report on it. Thanks very much. Hi there, can I leave that with you? They're spraying toxic chemicals over Dublin today. Thank you. Well, that's nasty.
And that's what shows up within the patent, cluster as well. So there's a lot of things and implications to literally manipulating the geophysics of the planet, which is what HARP is all about.
There's a question also from Florida Skywatch. Question for tomorrow's show with Dr. Nick Begich. Any chance HARP could be causing issues with commercial jets? I know you mentioned the effects it may have on missiles, for example. Any chance HARP could be causing issues with the commercial jets, commercial planes? The planes aren't diverted to go around any of the frequencies, and HARP can bring down missiles, etc. In fact, I have an article here that they are being diverted around the world to stay under the actual chemtrail pilots, for example. But, yeah, could it cause issues with commercial planes?
Yeah, absolutely, and it comes out in the very beginning in terms of the impact statements had to be filed on the project, because the RF that's coming off of this array, because most commercial planes today are what they call fly-by-wire. It's not hard cabling driving the flaps and the wings and all of this. It's a radio signal coming from the cockpit that tells the motor what to do. And if you have RF interference and they start doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, you not only lose control, but you may crash. In fact, there's technology that's actually been developed to do exactly that deliberately, to where you can sort of take over the controls of an aircraft remotely and then just do whatever you want with it. And those
that would be handy. That would be handy on 9/11, eh?
Well, you could certainly do that. The thing about when you look at this type of technology, one of the things they put in is they had to put in radar stations, and the deal is supposed to be whenever you're flying in the vicinity, if it's active and a plane is picked up on radar, it has to shut down, because it will cause the plane to crash. There's no question of it. And so, on what level and how much energy density is needed for that, those are all questions that actually the patents speak to a little bit.
Good. Good. Hi there, can I leave that with you? They're spraying toxic chemicals over Dublin today by aircraft. It's New World Order. Very bad. Well, that's it. They're spraying toxic chemicals over Dublin today. And we've been handing out leaflets. I've been handing out leaflets and setting up a few things here and telling the good people of Dublin what's happening, that they're spraying toxic chemicals over our skies today. Thanks very much. Yeah. So there you go. And all we can do is hand out the leaflets and hope that the public can do their own research. And
Welcome to the Free Truth Show.